Hi guys, Max HD here, back again with another video. This time it's my match review for the Newcastle versus Nottingham Forest game in the Carabao Cup second round tie. Last night I was at the match, but as I said in previous videos, I wasn't going to do a vlog. Right in my judgment not to do one, as it was a total shambles of match. Newcastle didn't even bother to turn up. There was some players that did and some players that didn't, but I'll get to them in this video. So there was two focal points in this game, and the first focal point was that Newcastle were to get the reserve players out off the bench, showcase their skills to potential buyers. Of course that didn't work as Rafa wanted it to, as the players that he brought on were the likes of Carabao and Grant Hanley and a few more as well, like Mo Diami and such forth. But they just didn't turn up at all. They didn't even want to play. It looked like they didn't even want to be part of the team. It's become a normal thing now with Newcastle. We hire a bunch of mercenary players that just don't want to be part of the team. They're only there for the money and the chance to move on to a better club. But we need to get rid of this mentality in the team where we're hiring mercenary players, because we're not going to get anywhere if we do this. But enough of that anyway. There was some positives to pull from the game, where Mitrovic got served by Rolling Aaron's, and that was a very good goal in the opening half of the game. So Newcastle started off with the lead, and then it went a little further into the game and Nottingham Forest scored, which made it 1-1. And then a little bit further into the game and they scored again, which was thanks to a Carabao error, where he ran off his line aggressively and he got chipped by the player. Terrible decision by Darlow, and I've got to say, Darlow is not a Premier League capable goalkeeper. We're much better off selling Darlow and keeping Tim Krul than the likes of having Krul leave and probably keeping Darlow, because Krul is 10 times what Darlow is. Darlow is a championship goalkeeper. He's pretty much showed it in the game last night, but I've had a chance to sleep off my anger about this. I was very livid after the match. It's how the game went. But Darlow, absolute disgrace of a goalkeeper. He should be ashamed of even being in the Newcastle jersey, literally. But back to the review anyway. And Nottingham Forest got the second goal thanks to his error, and then just before half time Aaron scored, which equalised it up to 2-2. And then in the second half it was total shambles by Nottingham Forest. They just kept diving to the ground constantly, and Newcastle kept putting the pressure on, but the shots would just keep going over. It was just a total joke really of a match. If Rafa can get the money from Ashley, then we need to definitely be able to go out and buy some top players for this team, because we need them players, otherwise we're going to be back down in the Championship next season. If we don't win against West Ham, we've got to get a result against West Ham. They haven't won in 2 games as well, so if we lose against them, don't deserve to be in the Premier League. But what can I say really? Terrible result. But we'll just have to, again as always, chin up, get on with the next game, full steam ahead, and hope to win against West Ham. If you happen to be at the game, hope you enjoyed it, bar the result of course. But let's hope for a good result in the West Ham game, and hopefully a good run in the FA Cup. As always, like and subscribe. If you haven't followed us on social media, links will be in the description below. And also I've got a GoFundMe account. If you want to go to that link as well, that'll be in the description below, where you can fund us for some new equipment to make the content better on the channel. As always, like and subscribe. I've been Max HD, and I'll see you later.